We are here. Man, I'm just hanging out down here in Destin, Florida. You got, can y'all see? Yeah, right there in the background. That's the harbor in Destin. I'm anchored if you get on the maps and look, I am just west of the pass, just behind the island there, just west of the Coast Guard station. I got here this morning and I have caught some fish. Caught a big old 19-inch Spanish mackerel this morning. Caught it, brought it right up on the darn deck, filleted that sucker, got me a piece of sushi, and then I cooked the rest on the skillet. That was my breakfast. What's up, Blake Hurst? I already know what you're gonna ask for. Nope, not tonight. What's up, John King? You guys, so I'm just hanging out, having so much fun. The weather's good right now. It's been raining a lot. If you guys have been watching my Instagram story, you've seen that. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, right. Ain't no trip dip right now. Kenny Chesney. Yeah, maybe a little bit. You know, sometimes people do say I look like Kenny Chesney. I'm glad you've been watching me on Instagram. So tonight I'm just going to be playing a little music. And I'm really just going to be playing for me, and I thought I'd let you guys in on the little good times because I really enjoy this. This is one of my favorite parts about being out here. And I love bringing the sea dory because I can bring the guitar. Any Waylon songs? Maybe. Shoot, let's start with the Waylon song. Play that one. Yeah, it is what I want to play. Playing domino. Left and riding ain't a crime, you know. Well, I gotta tell a story, boy, before it's time to go. Are you ready for the country? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for the country? Ain't nice sight to see. Well, we need a little soul on the radio. Let's put the old back in country. Taking easy listening ain't what I do best. But they say in country music, it's either hit or miss. And if you're talking about record sales, you can sound stand this, baby. Are you ready for the country? Are you ready for me? Are you ready for the country? Ain't I sight to see? Yeah, we need a little soul on the radio. Let's put the old back in country. Yeah, this is awesome. How much fun is that? Go listen to any George Strait. Well, yeah, I know probably every single George Strait song, but I don't really play much George Strait. Funny enough. Yeah. Ooh, did y'all see that lightning? Woo! It's off in the distance, thank God. We had it on top of us earlier. Hey, you guys, a big thanks to Empowered. They hooked me up with these lights that I'm using to light up this show tonight, right? What's going on here? How about some Eric Church? Man, I haven't played Eric Church in a while. I don't know. Well, if the mood hits me right in a little bit, I will. Skinner. All right, yeah, we'll play some Skinner in a minute. Well, screw it. Let's see here. I don't really do good with requests because I don't know a whole bunch, or I don't know like all of a bunch of songs or the whole song. But let's see here. But because mainly what I do, I just sit at the house or stand at the house and play my guitar, and I just kind of play whatever comes to mind. I may play half a song or try to figure out a song. But all right, let's see about some Skinner. What's that one? It's not the one I want to play. I don't want to play The Breeze. And then also I get in the chat, and I just can't play for crap. All right, I want to play. Every time that I come home, nobody wants to let me be. Seems that all the friends I got just got to come interrogate me. I appreciate your feelings, I don't want to pass you by. Don't ask you about your business, don't ask me about mine. So don't ask me no questions, and I won't tell you no lies. So don't ask me about my business, and I won't tell you goodbye. That's right. What you color do you think the brothers is driving me up the wall? Every time I think I can sleep, some fool has got to call. Don't you think that when I come home, I just want a little peace of mind? You want to talk about this business, you just wasting time. So don't ask me no questions, and I won't tell you no lies. So don't ask me about my business, and I won't tell you goodbye. I said don't ask no stupid questions, and I won't send you away. If you want to talk fishing, well, I guess I won't have much to say. I don't have much to say about fishing. All right, let's do a little something. All right, I'll play something y'all don't really know, probably. All right, looks at 40. Oh yeah, we can do that one in a little bit. I think so. All right, now I'll be honest. I'm not gonna just play a bunch of songs that y'all like to hear. I'm gonna play y'all some good music. That's right, Chase. Let's see. In downtown Modesto, I was playing the holiday. Anybody know that song? I was stuck with a new gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was playing a new song, I rode on my way into town. Nobody knows it. When she walked through the front door and found a place to sit down. With one passing glance, I could tell she was young for age. And she got better looking as she moved down closer to the stage. And I could tell right away she liked the words to my songs. Because she stared at my guitar and followed my fingers too long. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. So I found 100 reasons looking away one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar. And blow all my chances at being a big singing star. All right, that's Makeup and Faded Blue Jeans by Merle Haggard. I knew nobody knew that one. So it looks like I'm in the intercoastal. Man, it's freaking dark out there. How does it, man? You're pretty good if you know that. Let's see. Currently sitting on the river. That's not my. 7 Spanish Angels. I'm not gonna sing that. Yes, it is Merle, Brock. Good job. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna change it up. Ah, come on. Boy, this moisture just kills it, man. Sounds good enough. Let's see here. Shiner, 99-cent butane lighter, Lucky Strikes and a 5th of Patron. Ice down that igloo cooler, tank of gas that ought to do her. I can feel a good one coming on. Love you too. Throw in Green Wiley Hubbard, sang along to Redneck Mother. Any blues I had before gone. Another working week is over. No chance of staying sober. I can feel a good one coming on. Yeah, we gonna roll all night. We gonna get the feeling right. We gonna keep this party rocking till the break of dawn. I can feel a good one coming on. Boy, I totally missed that one. 3 blondes in a ragtop Mustang followed me down to the beach and didn't have to think about that too long. Skinny dipping in the bright moonlight, situation couldn't be more right. I can feel a good one coming on. Yeah, we gonna roll all night. We gonna get the feeling right. We gonna keep this party rocking till the break of dawn. I can feel a good one coming on. Boy, man, I'm screwing that one up bad. Did someone break wind in here? It wasn't me. Shotgun a beer. Who said that? Ronnie Mac. Man, you know, I ain't got a single beer on board. Blue Eyes Cried in the Rain. Chuck, come on, man. I don't. All right, I do like one Willie Nelson song, but I don't even do the whole thing because most of it's not very good. Alright, let's see here. Any songs by the Eagles? Not really. Ronnie Mac. Black Hawk, yes. Yeah, probably. What they have like 2 songs? Man, I love freaking Black Hawk, man. Alright, Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory torture me. Oh, I just broke a string. Pooh, Nanny. Wait just a second. Jeez. Let's see if I brought extra strings. Man, that blows chunks right there. Which reminds me of a little joke. I don't think I have any strings. Do I not have strings? What an amateur. Which I am an amateur. Man, I need a roadie. Yeah, a boatie. I don't have any strings. So I can't play Simple Man with 5 strings. Let's see what string did I break? Man, there's no telling how old those strings are. Let me double check, be sure there's none. Golly. Yeah, I can play Simple Man. Sheesh. Now I'm depressed. I'm just going to sit here and tell y'all jokes. Oh! There went my strap. My guitar just fell. Man, I'm showing out tonight. Fake it till I make it. Yeah, that's dang sure what I do. That is dang sure what I do. I must have used one of those guitar strings as a fishing line, I guess. Yeah, right. Well, show's over, folks. Well, I said something a minute ago that reminds me. Man, crap. That's like the most important string too. Let's just chunk it in the water. And there's no fixing that. Nope. I just want to cry. I just want to cry. All right, well. Man. All right, well, this is the first guitar I ever got when I was like 12 years old. My dad bought it for me, and I didn't really learn to play very well. I mean, still don't play very well, but I never really got what I would say half decent until I was like probably in college or a little after. But geez, but yeah, this is an old guitar. I figured I'd just put in the boat because I didn't really care about it. It's actually like glued together back here. If you guys can see, this bridge here was, or whatever was coming up. Man, now I'm gonna be depressed. And I'm not the type to get depressed, but that makes me sad because I was looking forward to jamming. 30 push-ups and burpees. How about no? I went too hard. Yeah, I guess I did. Got any fishing line? Make a new string. Haiku mic. I just don't see that working. Simply because it wouldn't sound right. Yeah, I'm crying in the rain now. Uzo, I'm working on more content, man. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm out here making it. So, golly gee, I guess we're just going to crank up some YouTube karaoke. Tell us some stories. All right, Catwoman. What kind of story you want to hear? Because I got plenty of stories. Oh. Golly trip. What kind of story you want to hear? Headed to Lake Martin in the morning. That's awesome. Down to earth. Where's my ukulele? I don't have the ukulele anymore. I mean, I have it. I just don't bring it because you can't play it the same. Especially, you can't make a Waylon Jennings song sound worth a darn on a ukulele, I promise. What was that? Trip, that extra blackfin you have, can you buy it? No, I don't think so, Joe. What's the craziest thing that's happened while on an adventure? Craziest thing? Craziest things happen on an adventure. I really don't know. I mean, you guys have seen it. I mean, maybe, I guess lightning storms, would be the craziest thing. I mean, some of those can get really, really bad. Like, I remember one time we were going, this is before I was doing YouTube, and I was probably in like 15 years old. We were paddling down the Chattahoochee River in aluminum canoes, and just this lightning storm came, and it was just like right on top of us, and it was horrible, and it was rough. We're lucky to be alive, really and truly. Oh, yeah, let me clean this. Ugh. Does that help or no? I think the light's just bad. Sheesh. Oh, I do have a crazy boating story. Hurricane Opal. I was on a boat when Hurricane Opal was hitting the Florida Panhandle. I was in Panama City on a boat with my dad. He had like a 26-foot Sea Ray type boat. And I remember going to bed that night at the marina. Or actually, first I remember during the day we were out in the bay, and I remember the waves were just so huge coming through the pass, and then the rain was hitting, and it was freaking, I mean, like we were anchored at Shell Island, and the rain was between us and the land, and there was like just like sheet of rain. We saw these boats like leaving, trying to get out of there and get back to shore, or get back, inland some, and all of a sudden they would just be cruising along. like a couple hundred yards from us. Then all of a sudden they would just disappear in the rain. It was insane. And then later that night we went and stayed at the marina, slept on the boat, and of course all the grown-ups stayed up. But I was probably, I don't know what, I was probably 10 years old or something. And I remember getting up the next morning and the storm surge had just raised everything up, and you couldn't even see the docks where we were. And so the adults on all the boats had stayed up all night and just like loosened lines as the boats just came up, and then we got out of there before like the bad stuff hit. It was crazy. That was something crazy right there. There you go. Invite me to your live and I'll play my guitar. I don't think I can do that on here. Yeah, now I definitely know to carry spare strings, Chuck. And I have a string changer. I don't know why I don't have spare strings in there. How do you anchor for the night to ensure you don't pull a line or swing with the tide? Bassmaster, good question. How do I do it? Well, right now I have two anchors out. My big anchor is off the front, off the bow. And I have my small anchor. Both of them are the Cooper anchors. And basically, I mean, like, you know, I know the wind direction is going to stay consistent throughout the night. It's actually going to be coming from the land towards me, which is about a couple hundred yards behind me. And so I'm not worried about wave action in that direction. You know, so the only thing I'm really worried about is, you know, if the waves were to, for some reason there was a wind shift, then, you know, I would want protection from the waves with my big anchor, or security with my big anchor from the waves. But basically, I mean, the short of it is I have a really good anchor with plenty of chain, and all you do is throw it out, and I don't worry about swings with the tide or things like that at all, really, because I know that, you know, if my boat swings and my anchor, it will either turn and stay buried, or either it will come out of the ground, and then it will set really, really quickly. So I don't really worry about that. I learned a lot about anchors and stuff when I was sailing, and I know to get the right style anchor is very important, and that Cooper anchor is the right style. It's like a plow style anchor. I think, did I not do a Facebook post on that, or maybe there's one coming about that? But anchors are super, super important. That's one of the 3 things that are most important on a boat. So you're drinking moonshine around a bonfire, singing songs at Hank Con, and being yelled at all night. Who is that? Who is that? USMC, identify yourself. Am I still wearing the Phoenix 5? No, I'm not wearing the Phoenix 5. I'm wearing a Casio Pro Trek now. And the reason I'm wearing this is because my Phoenix 5, it didn't get notifications on my watch. And this one did, that Casio sent me. So I've just worn this. Actually, I sold the Phoenix. And I like this one pretty good. Battery's not quite as good as the Phoenix, but whatever. Let's see. Ever been to Honeymoon Island? No, I haven't. Or Calandisi Island? No, I have not. We're moving to Florida in November. Bringing our boat. Awesome. S&D driveways. Wait, S&D. Are y'all the ones who refinish the driveways? Out of experience, the plug is also important to check. Well, yes, Chase, of course, check the plug. But the 3 most important things on a boat is you want to be sure you can stay floating, right? So that's going to be your plug and your bilge pump, right? You want to be able to go. So you float, go. You want a good motor, so invest in your motor, and stop. You need a good anchor. You got those 3 things, you're going to be all right most of the time. Does it do maps, etc.? Yes, it does do maps. Yeah, like it does maps really well. Like I get Google Earth images on here. It's really, really fancy. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's really cool and really good. Really, it looks really good, the picture on here. Do I like the Yamaha 115? Oh, I absolutely freaking love my Yamaha. Absolutely. Man, like today, when I was cruising out from the landing, I was cruising at like 15 mile an hour or something, just going nice and easy. And the motor was just back there, I mean, felt like it was just over idle. And I was just cruising. Yeah, I love the motor. The motor is very nice, and I would not have a problem buying another Yamaha. Which, I mean, really, most all outboards these days, new ones are going to be good and reliable. Yamaha is super nice. Yeah, absolutely. Oh crap. There's a lot of chat coming through that I wasn't seeing. Let's see here. You sank at the boat dock. That's not good. Don't do that. Much love from Arizona. You're welcome, Mike. You're repowering. Oh, nice. We love you. I love you too, Uzo. Just purchased a 250 Suzuki and it came out to $25K. Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh, firefighter in South Florida that was singing with you there. Oh, the South Florida firefighter was singing with me there. I don't remember. Which, I mean, is that okay if I don't remember? Because, man, that was Hank Con. But it was a good time. It was a really good time. I loved Hank Con. Let's see here. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the last video, Nick. You seemed to have a good time with your boy on that trip. I did. Absolutely, Glenn. We had a great time. It was a whole lot of fun, you know, just getting to see him experience all that. That was absolutely wonderful. What's my favorite place to put in kayak on the Choctawhatchee Bay? As close to the pass as I can get. Close to Shell Island. Wait, no, Choctawhatchee Bay. This is the Choctawhatchee Bay here. I would say over like close to like Spectre Island. You know, of course, as close as you can get to the pass. Like I put in at Redneck Beach over here one time, was a good spot. But then if the intercoastal and stuff is the water's clear, you can put in over at I forget, it's Liza Jackson State Park. And you can paddle out and go to the west a little bit and get to those Spoil Islands. That's a really good spot. Let's see here. There he is. There's DJ Kaiser. Yeah, too much moonshine. That's right. Let's see here. there was definitely, yeah, that shouldn't have been passed around that moonshine. How many years ago? 5 years ago at HangCon. Daniel, I'm so glad you're attending Rocket Dock too, man. I'll see you in a week and a half, buddy. It's going to be a good time. So Franklin's going to do some kayak camping in the Tensaw Delta. Oh, any advice for that area? Don't. All right, go upstream first. That's what you need to do, is go upstream first so that on the way back home, you're going downstream, right? Because if you go downstream too far, you may not be able to get back easily, right? That's a great tip right there. I need to paddle down the Chipola again. You're right, I do need to paddle down the Chipola when it gets clear. You have to do driveways. You have to get the boat back. Let's see here. Maker Ooh has a question. Just want to say I've been a subscriber for a while. Thank you. Oh, no question. Trip Smith. I hope you hit the lotto, man. Dude, I hope I hit the lotto so I can make videos full time too. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. A-Dub Media. Might be time for a Trip double dip. What in the world is that? Hey, Trip, can you do some crabbing videos in the future? Yeah, I can. I mean, I would like to have done like crabbing like this time, but the water's so muddy down here. I did see a blue crab earlier, so but I do want to go buy some crab traps and just go put the crab traps out. That would be fun. How do you manage heat in the cuddy cabin? Yours didn't have a flip-up front window. Any tips? I mean, in here, it's actually cooler inside the cabin when the sun's out than it is out under the bimini or out in the sun. So, but yeah, I just open the windows and roll with it. I mean, I do have this little fan here that I'm going to be plugging in shortly when I lay down. That is nice. This Outex fan. It's got this clip on it. So it just clips right here. Boom. And spins. And I'm laying right here. It's fantastic. It's also got a light on it too. It's pretty snazzy, right? Very cool. Oh, that's how I do with the heat. But I mean, otherwise, I don't know, less clothes, the better, all right? Yes, the weather was definitely interesting today, Jason. Double front or backflip on your dips. Oh, man, I got a double backflip on the Rockadoc 2019 video. I do a double backflip off of rope swing. You need to check it out. Yeah, the fan's awesome. Blake can't make it this year. Oh, man, got too much storm work. Well, I hate to hear that, man. I really do. I was looking forward to seeing you, but that's all right. I understand. Hey, work. It's one of those, just nature's of the beast. We all got to friggin' work. And it sucks. So I'm trying to make it where I can just play. Oh, the water's clearing up in Boca. Oh, that's nice. Man, I can't wait to see you either. I'm so glad the water's clearing up. Hopefully that red tide is easing off on you. Are you able to put the kayaks in the water yet, man? Because I know that's a tough situation down there for you, Aaron. Oh, golly, this is so nice. It's so dark and just so quiet. It's awesome. Wait for us next year. Okay, there you go. That'll work. We'll do some crabbing next year. Yeah, I really want to do some serious crabbing. I want to go put out some of the lines that have like chicken necks hanging from them and do crabbing that way. I really want to do that, and that's something that's, this boat would be suited well for. So that's something I'd like to do. There's so much stuff I want to do. Golly, it just I just don't have that much time to make all the stuff and go do it. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I got a lot of other stuff on my plate. But hopefully one day I'll be able to go full time, and then I'll be able to do extra stuff like that all the time. Because man, could y'all imagine if I went and caught like 30 or 40 crabs? Oh my gosh! And then just, I don't know, I'd have to be at like a campground or somewhere and have a big fish cooker and just cook a feast. That would be amazing. That would be totally amazing. But one day, right? We just all got to keep pushing, keep hustling, doing whatever it is we do, whether that be a regular job, or if you're a fireman like myself, or if you have a YouTube channel or whatever, a little side hustle. You just got to make it happen. You got to work. So what's my shift hours? Proby. I work 24 on, 48 off. What is my main gig? I'm a firefighter. Drop you some gumbo airmail. Dang right, DJ. Yeah, send me some gumbo, man. Dude, he knows I love gumbo. And they make good gumbo, DJ. And Joe made gumbo at Rockadock 2 years ago. Oh, it was so awesome. Why is my chat not scrolling down to the bottom? Top chat, live chat. All messages visible. Now we fixed it. Good gracious. But yes, I'm so ready for Rockadock. We're going to have such a good time. I can't wait to be shooting folks with the jelly balls and seeing you guys try to throw axes. And everybody, if you got a big beard and you can't make your axe stick in the bullseye, you got to shave your beard, because that's just how it is. Trip, can I give an info on how to be a patron supporter? Absolutely, I can, Mike. There's usually like a link under all my videos that links to Patreon, and you can just go on there and you can sign up. Like, you have to really quickly create an account on Patreon. Then you can sign up to pledge a certain amount of money, a certain certain amount per video, and you can set it to $1 per video at $1 per month, or whatever you want to set it at, and then you pledge that much per month, and you get access to all the Patreon stuff. And if just 10% of the audience pledged $1, I would just about be able to quit my job and do this full time and give you all the freaking content you wanted. That would be friggin' epic. But yeah, Mike, I'd love to have you over there on Patreon. We're getting more and more people over there, and I really appreciate it. And hopefully it'll just grow, and the more people are there, the more content I'll be able to deliver to patrons exclusively, and that would just help it grow even faster and faster. Trip, I don't mean to swell your head, but you're a hell of a good dude. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just try to be myself, and I try to be, my own best friend, whoever I want to hang out with, right? That's who I try to be. I try and be the buddy that I want, right? Just kind of like Rockadock. Try to create the event I want. Just like my videos, I try to create the type of videos that I want to watch that keep me entertained. That's what I do. You want me to take a week off this year? Oh man, you're gonna miss it again. Who is that? I know that. Why did you change your name? Is that I know you work over in Mobile on the ships. I've seen your name 1,000 times. Why can't I miss it? Trip, my hammock misses you. I was in the hammock like 2 adventures ago. But yeah, the hammock does miss me, but man, this boat is nice. I mean, it's flooding a lot today, and I was just fine in here. Look, I got my guitar. I had ice cream for dinner. I cooked fish for breakfast. Man, I'm telling you, it's nice to be in this boat. I can't wait either. Jazz Romy, I don't know who you are, man. Oh, what's up? Got a raffle donation in the works, TNT. That's awesome. The Striplins, they're the ones who made the fire ring for Rockadock. Oh, yeah. Charles, that's right. Charles Ellis. I knew that. Charles? Man, my bad, man. You changed your name for some reason. All right, let's see here. John loved the video with my son. Yes, definitely get out there and do some more with your grandson. That's awesome. Watching from Dothan, Taylor Palmer. Taylor, what are you doing, Dothan? That's where I'm from, man. That's where I'm from. You could put air on the boat. You're right. I can put an air conditioner on here, and a lot of people have asked me that. Then I put an air conditioner, up there on the roof. I've got to put a generator, and then I don't know if I want that. I like it. I like it simple. I mean, I'm still, I mean, this is like, high class to me. I mean, I really don't need much more. I mean, whenever I get to the point where I'm just like, oh, I hate the heat, but then, man, that's gonna be like super luxury. But this is already super luxurious to me. I mean, going from a skiff or a canoe or a kayak or a paddleboard to this, I mean, I could care less about a freaking air conditioner. Silver Bull is your nickname. Okay, gotcha, Charles. Yeah, the little Hondas. Yeah, no, I know the exact setup to get the air conditioner on here, but man, I just don't know if I want the extra weight, which isn't that big of a deal. But I just don't know if I want the extra sophistication and all the stuff. And I like to keep it simple. Any solar panels? Yeah, I do have solar panels. I didn't bring any on this trip, but I have solar panels that charge my my anchor. I got my guitar just laying over here. Don't hear that. Oh. But yeah, I've got solar panels that charge this. If you guys saw on the last video where I went to Dolphin Island. But no, I didn't bring it on this trip because it's horrible weather. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna use that much of that. Like I'm still at like 100% on that. I only charge my phone a little bit. But I'll use it tomorrow to run the radio and stuff. Because I can actually wire that into the sub panel on the boat, which is totally freaking awesome. But yes, I do have solar panels, and they work really, really well. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Cow 1. Good stuff from New Market, Alabama. Where is New Market, Alabama? Good gracious, that's like Slap Out, Alabama or something. Go Troy. What's up, Travis? I lived some months in Dothan, Juvenile Detention Center. Glad you got out. It's Jerome. All right, Jerome. We'll see you in a week, man. Use fishing line. Are you serious? I couldn't get. No, that wouldn't work. You should do some scuba adventures off that boat. Yeah. That would work. But then I've got to. I don't know. I mean, I have scuba equipment. I'm scuba certified. But man, I mean, I could take 2 tanks and get 2 dives. I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should do that. One day, maybe when I go full time, we'll do some scuba adventures, all right? Let's see, Jason, what boat ramp did I use this trip? I used, what's the name of that park? It's the park that's on Okaloosa Island, just across the bridge from Fort Walton. I can't remember the name of it right now. It's a big public park, just as soon as you cross the bridge on the left, behind the Civic Center thing, or whatever that center is. Dolphin Island in the house. What's up, Dolphin Island? Yeah, I like keeping it simple. Yeah, the setup actually does everything I need, and the solar panels will be an absolute good upgrade. I'm counting down the days to Rock a Dock too. I got so much freaking work to do. Getting ready for Rock a Dock, but I'm out here in a boat right now. Will the boat make it to Cuba? Dang right, this boat will make it to Cuba. Absolutely. I got a 266-mile range. That's without carrying any extra fuel. And this sucker will basically go through, I mean, anything. I mean, not like some huge, massive, perfect storm, but I mean, yeah, I'm super confident on this boat that it'll go just about anywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you want to sponsor a trip, we'll dang sure go to Cuba. I'll show you it'll go to Cuba, all right? Hey. The dude on Out on the Reef channel has, yeah, he does have a nice setup. That boat's heavier than this one. And it doesn't draft as shallow as this one, but yeah, certainly a nice one. He does have a nice setup. Absolutely, yeah. He's got a lot of gadgets, but you never see his face. And I don't know. I've watched like a couple of his videos, but I just don't know. I need a little bit more story or something, a little more action. I really don't know. Oh, New Market is north of Huntsville. Boy, that's way up there. Hey, it's you again, Travis. Good deal. My next adventure is sailing. Do I ever want to sail? Road glider. I used to sail. I've had 4 sailboats in my life. I used to have like a 29-foot Watkins 29 down in Panama City Beach, or Panama City, for like 4 years. And I spent like every freaking weekend during the summer, the first 2 summers down there on that boat, and loved it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love to sail. And yeah, I'd love to do some more sailing, but I'm not going to buy another sailboat really anytime soon because I'm limited on the amount of time that I'm able to get out and do and spend on my adventures. So I need something like this where I can just zip around and get where I need to go really quickly. It's really nice. Yes, Marler Park. That's where I put in, Jason. That's the spot, man. He's private about his details, especially where he lives. I live in Dothan, Alabama. Oh, originally from Perfect Storm Port. Wow, Catwoman. Let's see. Let's talk about your fishing skills and how we're going to make it better. Travis, I caught like 3 fish today, man. Ate one of them. He was 19 inches. It's a freaking monster. String stretcher, man. You should have seen it. I thought, man, it was awesome. Yeah, I mean, you know what? All I need to do is put some effort in with my fishing skills, and I mean, I'm sure I can fish. I just don't. But today I had a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing some more fishing. Yes, sailboat equals slow. That's right. And you know, yeah, you may save a little money in gas with sailboat, but I got the boat like this because this is very fuel efficient. This boat, because it's, you know, flat bottom boat, and and it's lightweight. This boat's freaking awesome. It really is. Just put a little sail on your Kakuna. That works. Oh, spend a lot of your life fishing on Lake Guntersville. You can walk to Guntersville. You ever seen that video? I ain't walking to Guntersville or something. It's funny. Anyways, I gotta get off topic there. Back in Arizona now, but had a couple grouper sandwiches in Florida last week. Man, I can't wait till I go to Beauchamp's tomorrow and get a cup of gumbo and a bushwhacker. Gosh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward. I really enjoy going and doing that. Whoa, Charles! I'm off for the night. Go get you some guitar strings, brother. Thanks for the $15 super chat. All right. I'm gonna get some guitar strings. If I can remember, I'm gonna write your name on the spare I keep in the boat. Yeah, Charles, got you, man. Thank you very much, Charles. I appreciate your support, dude. Would you take this boats to oil rig fishing with fair weather? Absolutely, I would. Yeah, I mean, in fair weather, I mean, I would take my skiff out there as long as you have a reliable motor. Sure, I mean, I'd take pretty much anything out there. But yeah, definitely this boat. Did I do it again, Trip? Did I do it again? We're taking auditions for Naked and Afraid. How's my survival game? My survival is pretty good, to be honest with you. But I ain't gonna be out there naked and letting them bugs bite me everywhere. Them folks are insane. I ain't doing that stuff. If I was on the ocean, I'd have a sailboat for yeah, you're right, Vash. Yeah. Break wind. No, I didn't break wind. No, I don't think I haven't broken wind yet. Trip, I should ride the coast to New Orleans and get some gumbo. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Let's just fire it up and let's just go. Let's just go tonight. No, how about no? I'm not driving to New Orleans. But yeah, that would be good. What's a bushwhacker? Catwoman! Blasphemy! A bushwhacker. Sorry. A bushwhacker, it's like let me just call it like a grown-up chocolate milkshake. Basically is what it is. It's like it's an alcoholic drink. It's like a chocolate milkshake. It's kind of like Kahlua-ish, but it's really, really, really good. And they're popular down here around the Emerald Coast, like everywhere from Floribama all the way to Destin. Bushwhackers, it's on point. And you can even buy like a bushwhacker thing at home, and it's like pre-mixed. My mom bought me some for my birthday recently, and I had about this much of it, and I haven't drank any more. So when she comes over to my house, she's like, "Can I have some of that bushwhacker?" I'm like, "Sure." So I only drank a little bit the first time she brought it because I really don't drink at home, ever really. I tried one of those voodoo shrimps. Oh, that's nice. Them suckers are expensive. Road glider. I'm in Destin. I'm between Destin and Fort Walton right now. Yeah, it's kind of like a White Russian. Yeah, very good job. 10-12 there. Right in here, it is 9-12. DJ, I put pole holders on my blackfin for catfish. Didn't catch anything. Nice. I hope you're not using stink bait on the paddleboard. Oh, Alex, man, I love the pilot house too. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. Gonna do any playing at Rocket Dock? Werewolf 913 just said on Instagram. I really don't know if I'm gonna be playing at Rocket Dock because I know we got Trey Davis again this year and he's gonna be playing like his full show on Saturday night. So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna see how it goes. Are you going to Crab Island, Daniel? Yeah, I'll probably be. I was over there in that area today. But yeah, I'll be there tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I'll be at Crab Island tomorrow afternoon, and then I will make my way tomorrow evening to Harbor Walk. So if you want to, if anyone's around the Destin area, probably tomorrow night around 8, I'll probably be at AJ's, like their little outdoor little live music place. Probably be there hanging out, so come hang out, all right? Let's see here. Trip, do you ever go to Bama Jam when it was a thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was back in my wild and woolly days when Bama Jam was rolling. Yeah, I went to Bama Jam. I got some stories about Bama Jam. Let me tell you all a story about Bama Jam. All right, Bama Jam was a big music festival, huge country music festival down in South Alabama in Enterprise. And my family, or one portion of my family, we used to go camping, in like campers and stuff at Talladega. I went to like 16 races straight, stayed in the infield, and it's crazy in the infield, and it's crazy everywhere. But so we would go to other places, but we went to Bama Jam, and it's wild and crazy. I'm with a wild and crazy part of my family, and we were all going wild and crazy. And Blackberry Smoke was playing at like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. Well, nobody else wanted to go see Blackberry Smoke except me. So I was like, screw y'all. I'm leaving. I'm going to see Blackberry Smoke. So I grabbed 4 glass bottle beers. And, no, I grabbed 5. And I'm like, all right, I'm going. So I started walking a long way to the entrance. And I had my ticket, whatever. And when I got there, I was wearing like a sleeveless shirt like I am now and some shorts. And I, like an idiot, I stuck the glass bottle beers like in the front of my shorts. And tried to walk through, but I was already I was already too far gone. They were like, and then this really nice lady was like, "What's that in your pants?" And I'm like, "Okay, you got me." And she was like, "Look, you can throw this away, or you can go out there and drink them." So I took 15 steps away from the gate, and I was sitting there drinking my 4 beers fast as I could because I didn't want to miss Blackberry Smoke, and as I was standing there and drinking my beer that I tried to sneak in, I was watching other folks. And I was seeing all these people, and they were just sneaking beer in and sneaking liquor in. And like I would see it on their person. They were walking up, hidden or, see it bulging or something. And they were all getting through security. And I was like, good Lord. So as soon as I walked up to go back in after I finished my beers, I was like, hey, you guys know that y'all are missing a lot of people who are sneaking alcohol in here? And she's like, huh? Nuh-uh. I was like, yeah. I was like, look, I just stood there and I saw like 30 people come through with a lot of liquor. She was like, are you serious? And I was like, yes. I was like, here, let me stand here with you for just a minute and just watch. And so we were standing there, and there were like 4 different lines coming through, and I was standing at the one all the way on one side, and I was like, all right, and it was like me and her, like she was the supervisor. We were kind of standing back. There was someone else who was, 5 steps or 10 steps in front of us that was, checking everybody. And so I saw this guy walking up. I was like, okay, flask, front left pocket, and he got through the regular security, and then she stopped him when he got to us, and she said, hey, what's that in your front left pocket? And he's like, oh, blah blah. And then she's like, wow, how did you see that? And then I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, I know how people do this. And then people bringing folding chairs in, and people were stuffing the inside of the folding chairs with beers, and you can see the condensation on them when they were walking up. They weren't catching any of these people. So I said, okay, the next folding chair that comes in, look at it. It's gonna have condensation on it. It's gonna be full of beer or liquor. She was like, huh, are you sure? I was like, yes. I was like, look, there's one right there. Now watch. And it was like 2 lanes over, and she was like, hey, stop that guy with the folding chair. And they made him stop and open it up, and sure enough, it's full of beer and stuff. And this one was like, oh my gosh, you need a job. And I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm sitting here, I'm having fun, and I get to see everybody, and I'm 3 sheets to the wind, and so I'm like, okay, tell you what, I'll sit here and help y'all. So she went and she got me a staff T-shirt. So, and I got my own line, and they had these big tubs of these big like Tupperware tubs. And that they were, putting all the confiscated liquor and beer in, and I was filling them up in my lane, And I mean, there were like, some people would like walk up, and I'd be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna get this guy, and then I'd take his stuff, whatever, he'd put it in the bin, and then occasionally I'd see a guy who looked kind of like me, young guy, blah blah blah, just looking to have a good time, maybe wearing a Hank Jr. shirt, and like he walked up to me, and I was like, hey man, what's that in your, hey, I was like, hey, well, what is that in your boot, or what is that in your pocket? And he was like, and I was like, get in there and have a good time. And so, some people I would let by, and some people, man, I would just take all their crap and put it in the bucket. All right, so I was up there for, I promise you, it had to have been like 3 hours. And all my family and friends back at our campsite, they were all sneaking alcohol in. And so so I got on the phone, I was like, hey, when y'all come in, come over to my line, all the way to the right. So they all came in on my line, and I just let them all through, and they were just loaded down with all kind of stuff. So then if I got dark, and I forgot who was playing. Heck, I don't remember who was playing, but somebody was playing. I want to go see, and so I told the lady, she was the manager there or whatever, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I go watch the concert? Like I really want to see these people. And she was like, oh sure. And she was like, oh, and by the way, all these totes, if you need anything, you just go ahead. And I was like, she was like, yeah, just go ahead and take what you need. Because I done made friends with all the security guards. There were some black ladies up there, the security guards. I was laughing and joking with them the whole time. And, having a good time. So they all fell in love with me. And so then from that point, I was basically shuttling back and forth from my big group of friends down at the concert back up to the gate. I was just grabbing all kind of crap and walking back down. And I would just show up with, huge bottles of Jack Daniel's, Jim Beam, Crown, and whatever. And I was like, woo, here we go. And I'd be like, I'll be right back. And I'd go back, and needless to say, we had a great time. So that's one of my stories. Somebody asked for a story. There's your story. That is a true story. True story right there, y'all. Oh, goodness. I hope y'all enjoyed that. And I got plenty where that came from. I used to be a little wild, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't know. I got stories after story about that, like flipping my truck on a dirt road and driving it home, or riding a donkey. Like one time I was dirt road riding up in Troy. When I went to college in Troy, we were riding dirt roads. I was driving, and we were just going down the dirt road, jamming to old country music and whatnot. And all of a sudden, there were two donkeys walking down the road at like midnight. I was like, guys, there's two donkeys right there. I was like, I'm about to get out and ride one. So we stopped, shined the headlights on them, and I jumped out, and we all walked up to the donkeys. They just stood there. So I got on one. We started taking pictures. This is back when they were just flip phones, I think. And people were taking pictures. And then all of a sudden, one of my fraternity brothers, he slaps the donkey on the rear, and it takes off. And I just go, boop, fall right off the donkey. That was a funny story. Oh, I got so many funny stories, guys. I mean, and then all the times up at Talladega at the infield. Oh my gosh, like the time I rode around, or time I got caught Sunday night, probably 4 a.m. after the race, sneaking onto the track when I was probably 15. Yeah, I had to been really young, and they took us to racetrack jail on the outside of the track, and our family had to go pick us up the next morning. Me and Jared Tidmore. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and we got to ride in the back of the cop car from turn 3 all the way to the backstretch. So we got to go through turn 3, through the tri-oval, and through turns 1 and 2, and they had that car pegged out. And me and my buddy Jared, we were in the back seat. He had like an old camera, a film camera, and he was taking pictures of us in the back seat. And I still have those pictures today. It's so funny. Oh man, they turned it into a water park. Oh, you guys, oh yeah, you're right. They did turn Bama Slam. I've been to Bama Slam. It's not closed, is it? Yeah, we do all have those Water Day stories, Mike. We sure do. But man, there's some good stories. But sometimes, every once in a while, we may add something to that story. I mean, no, I don't have any recent stories. Nope, sure don't. You should trailer your boat down to the 10,000 islands down here in Southwest Florida and camp. You're right, I should reel nuts, but if I'm going to go that far, I'm going to just skip you, and I'm going to go to the Florida Keys. I mean, I'm sure the 10,000 islands are nice and all. I've heard a lot about them and stuff, but I'm going to go to the tropical waters if I'm going to make a trip like that. And I'm going to do that. I really don't want to pull that far in my Toyota Tacoma, so I'm hopefully going to get a new truck before the end of the year. 1,500. That should do a little better. You thought it closed down. The owner got arrested. Ronnie Gilly didn't get arrested. No, that was years ago. Yeah, when Ronnie Gilly got arrested, but now it's open back up. Or actually, that was Country Crossing that closed down. But now Ronnie Gilly opened Bama Slam, which is at the same place where they held Bama Jam. And it's still open. I got a buddy who's the manager of the bar and stuff down there. What's up, John Bull? So you got to know, how do you pull? Do I pull for Auburn or Alabama? Man, I don't even watch ball. I don't watch any ball at all unless someone else is watching it. And even then, I really don't watch it. But if someone asks me that question, I say I'm a Troy fan because I went to Troy. So go Trojans. But I really could care less. I thought it. Let's see here. So did he ever finish that huge slide? What huge slide? The huge slide at Bama Slam? Like, I mean, there is kind of a big slide. I wouldn't call it a huge slide. I call it a medium slide. I can't believe there's 65 people watching my ramblings. It's 9:30, guys. We've been doing this for almost an hour. Probably going to call it a night. So does my wife watch you when you're on the internet? I wonder if she cracks me up. No, she didn't really watch. She didn't really watch my videos either, and it's kind of whatever. I mean, whatever. But no, she didn't really watch me. But whatever. What's on the agenda for tomorrow, Rudy? Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up and I think I'm gonna go buy some more shrimp and hopefully go catch some fish for breakfast again, and then just kind of hang out. Yes, that was lightning. And then I'm going to go and have lunch maybe around like 11:30 at Beauchamp's so I can pull the boat up there. And then I'm probably going to walk to the BOTE, the boat store. I just love going to that store. It's really, really pretty. Really nice in there. And then I'm going to go out to Crab Island and kind of just sit around and chill, hopefully enjoy the decent weather, if there is going to be any. And then stay out there until it gets close to dark. Then I'll pull over into the harbor, and I will pull up on the south side, the south shore of the harbor, and close to where the hotels are. And there's like one of those freshwater outdoor showers that you kind of rinse off after you go on the beach. There's one of those there. So I'll go there and I'll get a freshwater shower. And then I will pull over. I'll go over and I'll tie up over at AJ's just across the harbor. And I'll be there for however long. And listen to music and stuff at AJ's, and then I'll just kind of pull back across the harbor and anchor and go to bed. Get up the next morning, and then I don't know what I'll do on Saturday. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be fishing. Depends on the weather, really. I think the weather's supposed to be the best on Saturday, though. But yes, that was lightning, and it's pretty far off because you guys can't hear it, but you can see it. But one of the coolest things is to be out here and just see the lightning so far off the distance. But it's nice and clear. Jason, man, I'm definitely enjoying my time down here for sure, man. Always. And yeah, the weather's supposed to be a little better tomorrow, but it was pretty good today, really. Thanks, Jake, man. I appreciate it. Uzo, I love you too. Thank you all for watching this live stream. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all watching all the content that I put out. I know some's better than others, but whatever. I'm just out here having a good time and trying to inspire you guys to do the same thing. Get out there and have a good time. All right, folks. Yeah, I need to call it a night because I'm really looking forward to sleeping well. Got a good breeze out here. Just coming through the boat. Oh, it's so nice. All right, folks. Sorry my guitar string broke. That really makes me sad because now I can't even play for myself like tomorrow or something. Maybe there's a music store. Maybe there's a music store. I'll have to Google that. All right, folks. Take care of yourselves. Get out there. God bless. I'll see you on the next adventure. All right. Love you. Wait. Oh, I missed all the chat. Why is it not showing up? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's going to be great. See y'all. How do I cancel this? Click the